Hi, I'm Sharon. I live in Maryland. I was diagnosed when I was 57. I'm now 60. I was an ill child all the time, but like I said, didn't get diagnosed until I was 57. But I was sick. We've been married 37 years, and I was sick all the time. So he had to take care of me a lot. And once I got diagnosed, it didn't really change. I mean, he really helped me. Like if I need to I do sub-Q, and if I need to put it in, if I can't do it that night, he'll push it in for me. He doesn't want to because he knows it hurts, but he'll do it.
It's necessary because she has to get the medication because it's her life. The reason I want to come on with her is because I care. I have been with her for 37 years, and I've seen her for 37 years be very sick. Over the years, she's dragged herself back and forth from work, and she worked 36 years for the state in Maryland where we live, and she's taking care of sick kids, and it's also gotten her sick, and it's sad because she's loved these kids and taken care of them, and it's made her ill, and her illness has been very bad for her.
Well, yeah, I work with emotionally disturbed children, as he said, and I worked a year after my diagnosis, but I kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and finally he said to me, please don't go back to work. So it took me a while. I went on FMLA to take that 3 months to decide what to do, and got a lot of, from him, my son, don't go back to work. You've done your job. You've given those children all you have. So I decided, okay, I'm going to be 60 next year. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to go into a new part of my life. And part of my life is going to be where we're going to move in Frederick, Maryland. They have the only plasma center in Maryland, and I'm going to volunteer up there because I want to give back. I can't just sit around and watch the soaps, so to speak. I want to be part of the world, and I want to give back and thank the people that are giving their plasma, because without that, I wouldn't be alive, and other people wouldn't be alive. And I don't know any healthy people that can give plasma, so I'm really happy there's people who do.
Now, one thing that was really sad about the whole situation was she didn't admit that she was disabled. Even to the very end, she dragged herself back and forth from work for over a year and a half and not admitting that she was disabled. I really had to drag her to stop her having to stop going to work because she wouldn't admit that she was disabled. Even today, now that she's stopped going to work over a year ago, today she doesn't admit she's disabled. Now she wants to volunteer, and it's a very good thing to do, but she won't give in. She just will not give in and admit that she's disabled. And
because what does that mean?
Well, I think she feels that if she gives in and says she's disabled, she's given up.
Yeah, and I don't want to give up.
And she doesn't want to give up. So I don't want her to give up either. But I want her to take her time and make sure she takes care of her health, because she's got to have her health. She's got to slow down a little bit. And that's what I got to tell you, spouses, that even though your wife or husband might be disabled, and that yes, they can work, but you got to make sure that they take time to slow down and take care of themselves too.